Well, just kind of tell us about your at-bat and being able to come through for your team in that moment.
Yeah, I knew that he threw a lot of sliders to lefties, so I was just trying to see one up, and I got the first available to put in the outfield for a good runner with shoes to score the ball or score.
You guys have been playing late in some games this year, and Dave's made the comment that you feel comfortable in that situation. Just felt like there was probably no panic in the dugout today.
Yeah, there was no panic. We know what we can do, and once Souza got on and let off that inning with a hit, we knew that we had a chance to score and end the game.
Parker, have you ever thrown an immaculate inning before?
Yeah, that was a first for me. Yeah.
Have you ever? I mean, like for any of you guys, have you ever been in a game at any level where you've seen that?
That's the first time. It's pretty incredible.
I think I've seen it once at the high school level, but never in college. That's pretty special.
I mean, for you, Landon, or you, Parker, I mean, just to be able to throw 9 strikes in a row like that, obviously it's difficult. Why and how were you able to do that today?
Yeah, I don't know. I just had a good feel out there. Was feeling pretty good, obviously. Had good command of everything that I was throwing. I don't think I threw a fastball even that inning. So really just having good command, trust my stuff. Just trying to do what I do. I like to think that I'm a pretty good strike thrower, so just kind of trying to command the zone.
Yeah, I mean, kind of same thing. Throwing 9 strikes in a row is hard even without a hitter in there. So it's extremely impressive when there's a Division I hitter and he was going left on right that whole inning. So that was really impressive, really fun to watch.
And then Logan, to see Nolan Souza get a hit after the struggles that he's had the last couple of weeks. How good did that feel to get that inning let off for you?
It was awesome. We all know what he can do, and the struggles that he's been going through. It's not gonna be that long. He's good. He's a great hitter. We've seen it in the fall. We've seen it in the spring, and it was really good for him and really good for us.
At what point, Parker, in that inning, do you realize you could have is it at the second strikeout when there's 2 strikes on the third guy? Like when is it like, oh, I might have something special here?
Yeah, I would like to say in the middle, probably of that third guy. I was like, man, I don't think I've thrown a ball yet, and just kind of trying to shove that to the side and just get back to what you're doing. Just kind of make pitches.
Landon, Charlotte had a lot of success early the past 2 days against Gabe and oh my gosh, who's the second pitcher that you guys have? Exactly.
Pretty big name, yeah.
Did that change anything in your approach early on and based off what you saw the previous 2 days?
Yeah, so I guess that's kind of the upside of pitching on Sunday is you get to watch that offense twice before. And I thought the way Zach attacked them on Saturday was really impressive. And, he kind of set the standard for what I needed to do to have success. So I think it is quite an advantage to get to see an offense twice before you have to pitch.
They were super aggressive all weekend. What was kind of the key for you limiting that?
I knew they were free swingers early in counts. So if I could execute pitches 0-0, 0-1, they would get themselves out, and that's kind of what happened. If you try to nibble or leave it down the middle and 0-0 count, they'll hit it, and they showed that. So I just try to execute pitches early.
Logan, you talked a little bit this weekend about enjoying playing the outfield, and it's kind of gotten you into a rhythm. Was there ever any frustration early in the season dealing with the hamstring injury and the slow start, or were you able to kind of stay calm and know that you were going to turn the corner eventually?
Yeah, I've been through this before, so there wasn't really any panic. It was just trust the process and trust what Coach Bell is doing in the weight room with me, and then the trainers and my work that I've been putting in. So there wasn't really any panic. It was just trust process and trust what's going on.
You said you've been through this before, and I think I've heard Dave say that you had some hamstring stuff that hampered you at TCU too. Is that right?
Yes. My sophomore year, it was almost every other weekend, so that was kind of frustrating. So I've been through this, and just stay calm and trust the process and trust the plan.
Okay, so Parker said he didn't realize what was going on until halfway through the last batter. Do you guys realize it earlier, and is it like a no-hitter where you don't talk about it? I mean, kind of take us through that.
Yeah, I think after the first 3-pitch strikeout, everyone kind of thinks about it, it's in the back of their mind, and then the second 3-pitch strikeout, it's all right, this is a thing, but he's probably not going to do it, right? He's not actually going to get it done. And then 0-2 in the third batter, you're it's the biggest moment of the game. At that point, it's everyone's screaming at him, and then he did it and came off the mound like a madman. So yeah, it's just awesome to watch. You don't see that every day for sure.
What about in the field? Did you notice what was going on?
Honestly, I didn't know until I got in the dugout.
It's like Barker's going crazy.
Yeah, then I saw him go crazy. I was like, "What happened?" Like, I know he just struck him out, but what happened? And like, he just threw an immaculate inning. I was like, "Oh my god, no way!"